I don't think Disney shot to own Sega. I think Sega made the right choice trusting Paramount. You know why? Because Disney is proving that they're incapable of making a single good movie. That's why I don't think I want them. I don't. This is why I think. You know what? A lot of people are saying, making a Lost in Scaradise now. They're making Monster Inc. Right. You should have done it in 2013 and not made University. Merge those films in the same film. Made a different film with that same moral. Instead, apparently Disney is such a bad company. I just like I think they should have made Lost in Scaradise along avoided making University due to that one giant plot, boring art style, all of it, the lack of character motivations, which taught Disney. And this is the reason why I think Lost in Scaradise is gonna suck. Not because good bad idea. No, it's because the current crop of people at Disney, Pete Docter manages to pull an Inside Out 2 with that movie out of his ass again. Unless if they manage to do that, I do not think they'll do a good job with Lost in Scaradise. You know why? Answer: they're gonna ruin it. The main reason why I think they're gonna ruin it. But regardless, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about why I think Sega made the right choice choosing Paramount Disney. It all has to do with a whole movie trilogy that forced them their hand in Paramount, avoiding a truly animated film. Are you ready? The Star Wars sequel trilogy. That trilogy ruined the franchise for a lot of fans. It hurt my head. It's like I cannot like and Sega was like, okay, I bet in the other two dimensions, right? They did do maybe if they did a good job on the sequel trilogy or a decent job, fine. Back in those two alternate realities, 1111111 A and 11111 C, I think was the right choice. This reality, this timeline, I do not think it was the right choice for them to do like movies. Because Disney would muck it all up. And I even think, and not only that, but I don't think you want to see the Disney versions of these anyways. Because the Disney versions of the Sonic movies, 11111A and 11111B and Delta, like those universes, Sonic is gonna have a much more bland personality like he does in adult Sonic does in games. His personality was Brandon Wreck and Ralph. That whole movie, basically. See, movies their character to have a personality. Personality not have a good movie. That's why Rey was a terrible character. She had no personality to speak of. Because she had no personality to speak of, very bad movie. Bad. Sega saw that and like, hey, we're gonna try to shop for other companies. DreamWorks couldn't do it. Granted, if DreamWorks was still under Paramount, I think they would have done it in a heartbeat. Illumination already signed on with the Mario movie. But next? Sony Pictures, not available. Paramount Animation, they wanted it to do that, but they couldn't. And then you have other animation studios like Netflix. No. They had to make the hard choice and make the Sonic movies live action. They knew Caleb and their Sonic fans could not handle seeing terrible version of the movies done under Disney. Plot, try this, you name it. this is the problem, right? Reason why I think shouldn't even be Paramount because Paramount knew the main and you know but Caleb, the early concept trailer. Relax, that was a PR stunt for me to actually be good so that they can trick people into thinking they redid the designs even though they had those designs prepped from the beginning. But that got people interested in the movie. So, good morals, good characters, good storylines, no plot holes. Person thing that somebody said was a mistake was actually a gag. So I'll give it a pass. That frowny, red small face in that security room in Pass and 3. It was a more of a gag and mistake. Movie. It's masterful storytelling. You ready for this? Ready? For I personally think Sonic 3 is a good movie. Here it is. It genuinely is one. It does not deserve the title of a bad movie. It doesn't. Here's my problem with modern. This is the reason why I personally don't like Disney, and I think they made the right choice choosing Paramount. Paramount will treat Sonic fans better. Disney will not treat Sonic fans good at all. Like Interstellar, Godfather. It's like, I don't know, actually good movies. Like Mission Impossible are the main reason why Sega chose Paramount. Now that they've only made a good Sonic movie trilogy and they're worthy and making a Power Rangers movie, they're already worthy making a Dragon Ball universe under Paramount slash Sony, since I do think Sony's planning on buying Paramount. Main reason why here's the thing, right? Are you ready for this? Has had a good run with PlayStation. I think they'll continue to have a good run until they find a way to exterminate the consoles. In that case, the PlayStation might just be a brand. Sony Pictures. Hopefully that never happens. I think we are due. Like, the main issue I have with Sony's approach to Star Wars is this. Ready? Never, nothing. I was just joking with you. That was a test for the audience for attention span. Congratulations. But anyway, got the fact. Sony is gonna have to step up in the film space, buying Warner Bros. Paramount, and maybe partnering a bit with Universal. They are the only ones who are capable of handling Hollywood just right now. Besides the rest of the talent they're playing on working with. He is far from capable. Far from capable. That's why I'm just saying, I actually don't think Disney's the same company they used to be back anymore. CEOs go, they used to be a sweet company. Which made a bunch of movies. They're a corporate conglomerate, and they're going to transform into the EA of movies. In the skin box. Themselves 20th Century Studios company. It's gonna happen, whether you like it or not. They're gonna end up becoming a very bad company if they do that. And this is the reason why I don't like Disney. Those movies are not that good anymore. Trust me. They will not handle Sonic. They'll make sure that Disney side Sonic fans gotta be made fun of. In fact, they're gonna bully them and encourage it. Say, "Oh, why did you copy my? Shut up, Sonic fan!" That will ruin them. Glad I'm not on the Disney Sonic train. I'm glad at the Paramount Sonic movie says those are good. Those are what's good. Nobody likes bad movie. And granted, I understand Sega themselves have not made that many great Sonic games. It's current Renaissance minus generations colors. But we cannot ignore the fact that they've actually outside of that has also been making good games like the Yakuza games and making a comeback and their image. I do not think that's a bad decision on their part. I think he does not deserve to be bought by Disney. Reason why I don't think Disney ought to be buying it. One, Yakuza. Two, Even they will basically mandate that IP. If I bought Sega, even though I'm not really a Yakuza fan, I trust the original creator because I don't know much about that IP. And if those original creators weren't there, I'd hire Japanese or American fans to continue the franchise. Completely hands-off approach. No corporate mandates while storytelling. Disney would cancel that like they did Star Wars Underworld 13. Secondly, a lot of the Renaissance would be canceled if Disney bought Sega. It would be canceled. Completely. Ruined. Would not get the Jet Set Radio remake or 3. Max reimagining will be gone. Ray's reimagining would be gone. A lot of good story ideas would be gone. And third, Sega would just try to force them to only pump out games. Easily and hastily because they are not capable of making a good game. They put deadlines in them which are not needed for game development. The delays needed, delayed as much as humanly possible. This is why I genuinely do not say Disney and Sega are a good match. I think Paramount made the right choice choosing Paramount. Prove that they can do a better Dragon Ball Sonic universe Disney ever could if the same team behind the Sonic movies were in charge of the Dragon Ball universe. The Clifford movie came out. I did not believe that. That was an okay movie, by the way, but it was a bit dramatic for because making him into a wanted fugitive is not really that great. It was a bit dramatic for the audience, and I was a little bit sad when watching the movie. I was like, okay, he's a wanted fugitive. It's a risk. I was extremely happy watching the first 3 Sonic movies because those 3 movies actually made sense. After watching Sonic movie 3, I can confidently say they need to make the Dragon Ball universe. Power Rangers, if that's an RPG-13 movie, and same team doing that without Michael Bay, they're gonna kick ass. Trust me.